Hey guys, Ninja Gaming here.
I'm Ed.
And I'm Kyle.
And today we're reviewing BioShock Infinite.
The third game of the BioShock series.
And without further ado, let's go with the story with Kyle.
The game is set in 1912 in the floating city of Columbia. You play as Booker DeWitt, and you are after a young woman named Elizabeth, who has been held captive in the city for almost all her life. Upon rescuing Elizabeth, you begin to realize she is the conflict of interest and poses a unique ability. You and Elizabeth go through a series of events that builds up a twist and that you do not expect, much like the other BioShock games. So without giving too much away, now here's Ed with the gameplay.
Now for the gameplay of BioShock Infinite. For everyone who is familiar with BioShock, you are going to love this game because it is almost exactly the same exact way. Only you really can't hold up to 4 different weapons now. You can only hold up to 2. And it kind of has a way of like picking up different weapons and everything else like that. But you can only carry 2 weapons. But of course, all the building up of the weapons to have more ammo or more power behind them, it's all still there. And also plasmids are back in this, only they're under a different name now. They're called Vigors. And they also do different things such as, possess a machine to make you help throw fireballs and everything else like that in between. So yeah, that's really it. And pretty much the whole way the game rolls around and everything else like that, exactly the same exact way. The one thing that is different about this game though is that, of course, it's in the sky, not in the sea anymore, but also the whole different atmosphere. At the very beginning of the game, it's not like things happened already, not like a whole bunch of terrible things are happening. You actually lead up to things that are actually going to happen later on. So yeah, it's actually very peaceful at the very beginning, but then gets very exciting, very action orientated later on in the game. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the gameplay. Now let's go to the pros and cons.
Yep. Thanks, Ed, for the gameplay.
No problem. Now on to the pros and cons of this game. Now, what are some of the cons of this, Kyle?
Some of the cons of this game is if you're a console gamer, this game is definitely made for a PC.
Yeah.
It's a little bit faster paced. The frame rate on the actual game stays steady if you have the beefed up graphics card and have the gaming computer to run it. Then the frame rate's a little bit smoother and the textures are a little bit more detailed.
And not to say that, with the consoles, it's not that it's like horrible that it's, oh my god, textures.
Right.
It's just sometimes minimally you'll see it every couple of minutes just slow down. It's not like it's going to be, oh, that's horrible. Well, right. No, it's not that bad, but it is better on the PC.
Right, yeah, you'll get a smoother, faster, much better gameplay on the PC.
Yeah.
So that's one of the cons of it.
Yeah, another con that we found, and there's not many to this game, another con is with the Vigors, when you're playing the consoles, you're going to have to hit the bunker buttons to bring up the selection, and then you're going to just use your, analog stick and just pick which one you want.
Right.
But on the computer, you actually can set hotkeys to it.
Right. All the keys are mapped out, so you can you don't have to pause in the middle of a fight or in the middle of a battle.
There is no pause in action, unlike with consoles where you actually have to pause for that little bit just to switch out. So yeah, it makes more of a faster pace on the PC, of course.
Right. So that's definitely one of the cons. To the consoles, at least.
For the console-wise, but PC, no, it's...
Right. Other than that, it's a great game, and I mean, there's not, like we said, there's not many cons to this game.
Yeah, that's the one thing that we found out, is that there's not really a lot of cons to it. Moving on to the pros.
Right, so some of the pros of this game is, the first one, like we said, on the PC, it looks beautiful. It's got detailed textures. It's got a great frame rate, so it stays steady as long as you can run it on your PC.
Yeah, and it's still good on the Xbox and PS3. It's still a really nice game. Just that slight betterness of the PC.
Right.
So yeah, it's all for what you believe in.
So that's one of the pros, especially if you're a PC gamer.
Yeah. Now, with also some of the pros is, of course, the story. The story to this game is amazing, and really, it kind of keeps you in the dark at most times, but especially the twists that's in the game.
Right.
It's mind-blowing. It honestly is. To me, it's like one of the best twist that you didn't expect, during the game.
And that's another one of the pros is the twist that they put in there. And we aren't going to tell you where it is or what it is.
No, we're just going to leave it at that there is a huge twist.
Yeah, just like every
Huge.
other BioShock game. I mean,
So-
this one's a big twist. And you know it's coming, you just don't know exactly what it is or when it is.
Because if you played BioShock games before, it is
Right.
you know, twisty left and turns everywhere you go. Which moves on to my other thing. Like the other ones, like the other games, the controls are almost exactly the same.
Yeah.
There's pretty much the same exact concept. The buttons are pretty much used the same exact way as you played in the first two. So yeah, this will have no problem for people who picked it up, and it's very good for people who haven't picked up the game too.
Right.
Very easy to control and everything.
Yeah.
And another pro to this game is the Easter eggs. To me, the Easter egg is
Right.
fantastic because I love music.
Yep.
So if you really like the music, you'll pinpoint. Wait, that's not the right timeline. As Kyle said this during
Right.
1912. This is not supposed to be the right
Yep.
song during this age. It's a really cool thing. It's
Right.
honestly really cool. If you don't know, just look it up or go play the game, of course.
Yep.
You know.
So I mean, other than that, I mean, it's a great game. Definitely pick it up. It's definitely one of those buys. Ed, what would you rate this game?
I would actually rate this game a 9.6. I honestly will give it that because this game is just phenomenal. Very, very low glitches or very
Right.
things wrong with it. There really is almost nothing wrong with this game. It's just so good.
Right. And I mean, I agree with you there. I'm gonna go with a 9.5, just that 1 point lower.
Yeah.
And that's only because, like we said, on the consoles, the graphics are a little bit dumbed down to run it on those consoles, and the frame rate on the consoles it moves up and down randomly when there's more intense graphics going on.
But no, yeah, this was an intense game, and we loved
Right.
playing it, and it's amazing, honestly. So anything else? As it said, 9.5 for Kyle, 9.6 for me.
Yep.
And as always, guys, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And if you have subscribed, we love you. You are the best thing ever.
Yep.
And also, if you guys want to put any comments down below for any games you
Right.
want to see or lists
Any
or
reviews
anything.
you want, if you want a certain list of games, put it down in the comments below and let us know what you want us to review and what you want us to do, because we are here for you.
Anything. And also tell even if it's a little complaint or even just like, hey,
Right.
what's up, guys? You know, just put it down there. We don't care. Just
Yep.
we'll
Alrighty.
respond to it eventually. And as always, guys, share and like this video.
Yep. Share it with all your gamer community and help us get the reviews that are meant to be for the games.
Yeah, for you guys
Yep.
out there, we're doing it all for you. So as always, guys, see you later.
Yep.